Hi, I'm Jerry Robinson, President and founder of Health for Life. Welcome to Beyond Speed, Health for Life's latest synergistic training program. Let's get right to the point. Unless you're lucky enough to have been coached by a PhD in motor learning, chances are you can be faster than you are. In fact, a lot faster than you are. You see, the same scientific principles can minimize your reaction time whether you're faced with a pitcher about to throw you a fastball or some opponent who wants to reduce you to a lump of unconscious protoplasm. That's what Beyond Speed is all about. The drills on this tape capitalize on those principles to help you develop lightning-fast reflexes and incredible movement speed. Martial artists, professional or amateur athletes, law enforcement officers, even members of a special forces unit, in fact, anyone who needs quick reflexes, can benefit from the Beyond Speed drills. If you're not a martial artist, you can perform the drills as is, or tailor them to match your unique requirements. We'll give you examples of how to do that throughout the tape. You will find that some of the drills seem to train the same response. Well, one of the most important aspects of reflex training is unpredictability. Once a drill becomes predictable, it's no good to you anymore. You have to change the drills regularly to keep yourself guessing and provide an appropriate stimulus for continued improvement. Next point. Some of the drills you can do all by yourself. Others require a partner or partners. Follow the instructions for the role you're playing during each drill. Either student, who actually does the drill, trainer, who provides the stimulus for the student, perhaps flashing a hand pad or giving a verbal cue, and when there are several trainers, controller, who gives the trainers their cues. He or she might call out colors, for instance, that represent different moves the trainers are supposed to make. Anyone can act as student, trainer, or controller. In fact, it's a good idea to trade off because the trainer often gets as much out of the drill as the student. One more thing. Before we get started, you need to be clear on the difference between reaction time and movement time. Reaction time is the interval between a stimulus, like a fist starting to move toward your face, and the beginning of your response, slipping the punch, countering, or whatever. Movement time, on the other hand, is the actual amount of time it takes you to execute your response. Reaction time itself has several components. 1, identifying the stimulus. Here comes a lead jab. 2, choosing a response. I'm going to get out of the way. And 3, programming the response. That's getting your nervous system ready to execute it. Beyond Speed aims to increase your quickness for all components of reaction time and movement time. In general, the beginning drills improve reaction time. The more advanced ones slash both reaction time and movement time. Before each exercise, there's a screen that tells you which component the drill addresses. Use that information to choose drills to overcome your individual weaknesses. Okay, here's what's coming up. Mark Hoffman, a member of Health for Life's research staff, will be co-instructing for the rest of this tape. We'll start by covering all the drills that make up the Beyond Speed program. These fall into 4 categories: footwork, recognition, evasion, and striking. Tape 2 in this series includes 3 additional categories: countering, hand speed, and what we're calling full toolkit. After covering the drills, we'll explain exactly how you integrate speed work with your training for maximum results in minimum time. That's it. Let's get to it. The following 4 evasion drills are designed for martial arts, but may be adapted to any sport, such as football, that involves dodging an opponent. All 4 require evading balls of one sort or another. No matter how fast you are, you're going to get hit, so stick with balls made of foam or other soft material. For ball toss number 1, the trainer holds 1 or more balls in each hand. Then, using a quick hand snap, he throws one of the balls at the student's head. The goal is simple: don't get hit. Try to make the smallest movement possible in getting out of the way. On level 2, the student starts with eyes closed, then opens them. At that moment, the trainer throws 1 of 2 balls at the student. The student tries to evade. Level 3 uses 2 trainers with a ball in each hand. They toss the balls 1 at a time. The student evades. To enhance this drill, the trainers can stand further apart, move closer to the student, give the student a verbal cue to open their eyes, or use broken rhythm.
Ball toss 2 increases the complexity by forcing you to see the color before you choose an action. For level 1, the trainer throws a single ball. The student must do one of the following: either evade the red ball, catch the green ball, or parry the yellow ball. Once again, work for economy of motion as you execute your response.
Yellow, parry block. Green, catch block. Red, evade.
On level 2, the trainer throws one of 2 balls at the student. Once again, the student evades, catches, or parries, depending on the color.
Here the student has less time to react because the trainer's arms are already up when the ball is thrown.
Level 3 is like level 2, except the student starts with eyes closed, then opens them. When the student's eyes open, the trainer throws one of 2 balls, the student responds. On level 4, 2 trainers throw 4 balls, one at a time. The student responds as before.
To enhance this drill, the trainer can throw 2 balls in quick succession, start hands moving before the ball toss, or use broken rhythm. Here we see this drill adapted to a law enforcement situation. The trainer offers his ID, then takes from his pocket a key, a wallet, a knife, or a gun. The student practices recognizing and responding to the object displayed. You can substitute any response you want to practice. Yo-yo ball is the only evasion drill you can do alone. You suspend a rubber ball from a string in front of a wall. Then you throw the ball against the wall and slip the rebound. In demonstrating, this student is throwing the ball with minimum force. You should use enough force to make it a challenge to get out of the way. On level 2, start with your eyes closed. As you open your eyes, throw the ball and slip the rebound. Level 3 is like level 2, but you throw the ball with your eyes closed and open them on the sound of impact. Once again, the drill is being demonstrated at a low intensity level. Level 4 is like level 3, but this time you punch the ball instead of slipping. To enhance this drill, throw harder, stand closer to the wall, or lower the ball to shoulder or chest level.
Dodgeball is an intermediate level version of ball toss 1 and 2. Level 1 begins with a trainer disguising his ball toss with some rhythmic motion. On level 2, the trainer quickly throws both balls in a 1-2 fashion. The student evades. Level 3 involves 2 instructors throwing 4 balls, one at a time. The student evades.
The trainer should agree beforehand on the order in which they will throw the balls.
On level 4, the student starts with eyes closed. 2 instructors, each holding 2 balls, give verbal cues and throw the balls at the student, one at a time. Again, the student evades.
As before, the trainer should agree on the throwing order.
Go. Go.
Go.
To enhance this drill, the trainers can stand either closer or further apart, toss the balls in quick succession, or trade off who cues and who throws. All the drills in this section can be adapted for any sport requiring quick footwork in response to some external stimulus, such as an opponent lunging at you. You will need a variety of rubber balls that have different bounce characteristics and also a flashlight. Instant defense is one of the simplest footwork drills. The trainer and student stand facing one another. The trainer issues progressively more subtle cues. In all cases, the student takes one step back into either lead and assumes an on-guard position. Other responses could be palm strike, a kick, a throw, or whatever your style favors. On level 1, the trainer takes one step forward as the stimulus. On level 2, the trainer reaches toward the student with either hand as the stimulus. On level 3, the trainer merely changes facial expression. And on level 4, the trainer tenses muscles as if preparing to attack. Enhance this drill by raising the student's stress level. Stand closer, have the student start with hands in pockets, or surprise the student by flashing a weapon, tossing an object, or shouting.
In point, the trainer provides different cues, some verbal, some visual, and the student responds with different footwork. On level 1, the trainer points left, right, back, or forward. The student moves in the direction of the point. On level 2, the trainer says left, right, back, or forward. The student moves in the corresponding direction. Left, right, forward, back, back, left, right, left. On level 3, the student begins with eyes closed. The trainer snaps fingers and then points. The student opens eyes on hearing the snap, then moves in the direction of the point. Level 4 is just like level 3, except the trainer continually moves around the student. This results in the student making 2 moves, one to orient toward the snap, a second to move in the direction of the point.
To enhance this drill, the trainer can cue compound moves or have a controller give the audible command as the trainer gives the visual one. Here we see this drill adapted to baseball, soccer, football, and tennis. In each case, the trainer provides the stimulus, simulating the path of an incoming ball, and the student responds with the appropriate movements for the sport. Square dance is one of the most basic footwork reaction drills. The trainer makes simple movements, the student copies. On level 1, the trainer should stand in front of the student and allow plenty of time for the student to register and mimic the foot movement. The trainer should use little or broken rhythm on this level. The student should try to maintain a constant distance from the trainer throughout the drill. Level 2 is the same as level 1, except the student and trainer face each other and the student mirrors. On level 2 and above, the trainer should begin to use broken rhythm. As shown here, the trainer may increase the level of difficulty by doing 2 or more steps without a break. Once again, the student should attempt to keep the distance to the trainer constant. In level 3, the trainer uses 2 types of footwork, and the student mirrors. You can use any footwork you like with this drill. Here, you see the combination of step and slide and push shuffle. Because the student must now recognize the move before responding, the trainer should slow down until the student gets comfortable with the drill. In level 4, the instructor combines 2 types of footwork into compound movements. Pick up the pace considerably once you reach this level. The trainer should continually increase speed so that the student has difficulty keeping up. To enhance this drill, the trainer can allow angular as well as side-to-side and forward and back movements, speed up, and use broken rhythm. You can use this drill to train for any sport involving footwork.
For merry-go-round, the student circles around the trainer. The trainer gives a visual cue, a verbal cue, or both. On level 1, the cue is clenching a fist.
In drills where the goal is increased speed of reaction as opposed to movement, the specific moves are not that important. The objective is to foster Zen's no-mind state, where you don't anticipate, you merely respond. Achieving the no-mind state will increase your reaction speed in all situations, involving both simple and complex responses.
On level 2, the trainer calls out switch as a stimulus.
Switch, 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 switch.
On level 3, the trainer calls out switch and also 1 or 2. The student changes direction and throws a left punch on 1, a right punch on 2.
Okay. Switch 1, switch 2, switch 2, switch 2, switch 1, switch 2.
On level 4, the trainer clenches a fist and calls out either 1 or 2. As on level 3, the student changes direction and throws a punch. Leave a small pause between the visual and verbal signal.
One, 2, 1, 1, To enhance this drill, the trainer can give visual and verbal commands simultaneously or call out actual techniques for the student to execute. The solo wall bounce is one of the few footwork drills you can do by yourself. You need a large wall and a collection of rubber balls. For level 1, throw the ball against the wall and then catch it out in front. Use 2 bounce patterns to vary the trajectory. You should be throwing hard enough to cause yourself to miss 30% of the time. On level 1, you use a large, high bounce ball and throw and catch the ball with both hands. Note the change of bounce pattern every few throws. On level 2, use a smaller, harder ball to make the target faster moving and more difficult to catch. Throw and catch the ball with the same hand. Switch hands every few throws. On level 3, you start facing away from the wall and throw the ball over your shoulder. You can make this level particularly tough by not being careful about throwing the ball straight back. As on level 2, throw and catch the ball with the same hand and trade off hands every few throws. On level 4, wait for the sound of the ball striking the wall before turning around. As with many of the Beyond Speed drills, you control the level of difficulty. If you don't make the drill tough for yourself, you won't get much out of it. To make the drill more difficult, use an uneven wall, move closer or throw harder, or have a partner throw several balls with different bounce characteristics. This drill works for sports involving a ball and fast hand-eye coordination. First level, with trainer throwing against an uneven wall and the student facing the wall. Second level, with the student facing away from the wall. And third level, with the student starting with eyes closed and reacting to the sound of the ball against the wall.
You need a darkened room and the flashlight with an on-off push button for this drill. During all levels, the trainer stands slightly behind the student, flashing quick bursts of light on the wall. On level 1, the trainer flashes one of forward positions: left, right, high center, or low center. The student moves left, right, forward, or back.
High center, forward. Right, right again. Low center, backward. Left, low center, backward. High center, forward. Forward again.
On level 2, the trainer again flashes left, right, high center, or low center. The student responds with slightly more difficult moves. Pick appropriate ones for your own style or sport. We're going to use angling footwork, a jump, and a duck.
Angle, duck, jump, angle, duck, jump, duck.
On level 3, the trainer flashes in one of 6 positions: high left, high right, or low right, center low, or center high. The student responds with one of 6 moves: bobs and weaves, right to left, leg block to the left, bobs and weaves to the right, leg block to the right, stepping back, or ducking.
Leg block, bob and weave, leg block, bob and weave, duck, step back, bob and weave, leg block, step back, bob and weave.
On level 4, the trainer again flashes in one of 6 positions, but this time the positions are different: high left, low left, high right, medium right, or low right. The student responds with a cover and a strike.
Cover and cross, cover and low cross, leg block, roundhouse, cover and jab, cover and low hook, leg block, roundhouse, cover and jab, cover and cross, leg block, roundhouse, cover and jab, cover and cross, leg block, roundhouse.
To enhance, the student can stand closer to the wall and use peripheral vision, respond to a long or short flash with a compound move, or stay in motion.
The 4 levels of dancing flash are the same as the 4 levels of fast flash, with one exception. The trainer basically keeps the light moving, but occasionally stops it. Based on where the light stops, the student responds. Here's what level 4 looks like.
Cover and cross, cover and low cross, leg block, roundhouse, leg block, roundhouse, cover and hook, cover and cross, leg block, roundhouse.
To enhance this drill, apply any of the techniques listed here.
For this drill, the trainer has given one of the students code words for footwork. The trainer calls out a code. The student who knows the code responds. The other student mirrors. Use whatever codes or moves you like. 1, 2, 3,
This drill allows
4,
2 students to get a reaction
2,
workout at the same time.
3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. On level 2, the trainer has given the students different code words for the same footwork. The trainer should make sure the students don't know each other's codes. Again, the trainer calls out a code. The student who has that particular code responds. The other mirrors. 1, A, 2, A, 2, B, 3, C, 1, A, 2, B. Level 3 is just like level 2, except both students begin with their eyes closed. On the verbal cue, both students open their eyes and move. There's a natural tendency to visually orient before moving, even when it's not necessary to complete the move. The trainer needs to encourage the initiating student to move immediately on hearing the verbal cue. One, A, C, 4. On level 4, both students are already in motion when the trainer gives the verbal cue. 1, 1, A, 1, A. You can also do this like level 3. The students keep their eyes closed except when responding to the verbal cue. 1, 1, A.
To enhance this drill, increase complexity using any of the coding schemes listed here. Here's the same drill with kickboxers throwing roundhouse kicks.
2.
The following recognition drills speed up your ability to recognize specific techniques and spot available openings. You will need a TV with VCR and a focus glove. In all levels of this drill, the trainer stands square, facing the student with arms extended out to the side. The student faces the trainer standing as close as possible so that the trainer's hands are at the extreme limits of the student's peripheral vision. For level 1, the trainer simply makes a fist with the left or right hand, and the student calls out left or right. When you do this drill, focus on the center of the trainer's chest and try to maintain a diffuse view of the whole scene.
Left, left, right, 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 left, left, right.
On level 2, the trainer makes either a fist or a knife hand with either the left or right hand. The student calls out left and right and the hand position.
Right knife, right fist, left knife, left fist, right knife.
In level 3, the trainer starts with hands down, then raises one or the other, making a fist or knife hand. Do the drill at a progressively faster pace. Again, the student calls out left or right and the hand position.
Right knife, right fist, left knife, right knife, left fist, right knife.
To enhance, the trainer can have the student start with eyes closed, then give a verbal cue to open them, keep both hands in motion, and talk to the student while giving hand signals.
The big picture uses 3 trainers. The student is forced to watch all 3 simultaneously. The trainers provide a stimulus by speaking, making a noise, or moving. The student responds by quickly pointing at the source. Hey.
Hey.
Hip.
You.
Hey.
Here.
What?
Up. Up.
Hey.
Up.
Hey.
Now we're going to do level 2. The trainers give the stimulus in quick 1-2 combinations.
Hey.
Up.
Now we're going to do level 3. The same stimulus pattern is used. This time the student begins with their eyes closed. Hey. 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 Hey.
Hey.
To enhance this drill, apply any of the techniques listed here. To adapt this drill for law enforcement use, each trainer holds keys, knife, and gun. The student must watch all 3 and identify the item each trainer reveals. To increase the difficulty, the trainers stand further apart. In Call It As You See It, the trainer shadow boxes at various speeds and levels of complexity. The student watches closely and calls out the trainer's moves. On level 1, the trainer only uses 3 strikes. We're going to use jab, cross, and hook.
Jab, jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, hook, hook, jab, jab, cross, hook, cross, jab, cross, hook, hook, jab, right hook, hook, jab, cross, hook, cross.
On level 2, the trainer adds 2 more strikes, uppercut and back fist.
Jab, jab, cross, uppercut, back fist, jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, cross, jab, back fist, jab, jab, uppercut, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, back fist, jab, hook, uppercut, cross, hook, hook, back fist, jab, cross, uppercut, cross, hook, back fist, cross, back fist.
Level 3 uses the same strikes as Level 2, but the student starts with eyes closed. The trainer throws a single strike when the student's eyes open.
Jab, cross, back fist, uppercut, hook, jab, back fist, hook.
Level 4 is like Level 3, except that the trainer cues the student to open their eyes.
Go.
Jab,
Go.
cross,
Go.
back fist,
Go.
hook,
Go.
uppercut,
Go.
cross,
Go.
back fist,
Go.
hook,
Go.
hook.
The trainer can increase difficulty by shifting stances or position while the student's eyes are closed, throwing combinations, or including leg techniques.
This time the trainer shadow boxes and the student practices quickly recognizing the different moves. For the student, the response is not nearly as important as staying focused and seeing quickly. For Level 1, the student counts how often the trainer used a right-hand strike.
Five, 4, 6,
For Level 2, the student counts how often the trainer uses a circular punch with either hand.
2, 5, 4,
For Level 3, the student counts how often the trainer used a three-punch combination.
3,
For Level 4, the student counts how often the trainer stepped in before striking.
4.
You can enhance this drill by having the student start with eyes closed and increasing the complexity of the moves he or she must identify. During shout, the trainer shadow boxes just using hand strikes. The student watches for different openings and specific moves, then yells, "Go." On Level 1, the student watches for head openings.
Go, 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 go.
On Level 2, the student watches for foot plants.
Go, 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 go.
On Level 3, the student watches both for head openings and foot plants.
Go, 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 go.
On Level 4, the trainer is your television. You watch footage of a sparring session or competition and call out when you see any opening.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go.
To enhance this drill, shout out the technique that creates the opening or an appropriate counter technique.
In this drill, the trainer stands in an on-guard position and then presents the student with an opening. The student calls out the appropriate strike to take advantage of the opening.
Jab. Hook. Jab. Uppercut. Cross. Jab. Hook. Uppercut. Jab. Jab. Cross. Hook. Uppercut. Hook.
Now we're going to do level 2. The student begins the drill with eyes closed. The instructor gives a verbal cue and then presents an opening. Go.
Jab.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Cross.
Go.
Uppercut.
Go.
Jab.
Go.
Cross.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Uppercut.
Now we're going to do level 3. This is just like level 1, but here the instructor presents breaks in his on-guard position rather than hand signals.
Hook. Uppercut. Hook. Jab. Hook. Hook. Uppercut. Hook. Cross. Hook. Uppercut. Jab.
Level 4 is a combination of levels 2 and 3. The student begins the drill with eyes closed. The instructor gives a verbal cue and then presents breaks in his on-guard position. Go.
Hook.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Uppercut.
Go.
Jab.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Cross.
Go.
Hook.
Go.
Uppercut.
Go.
Hook.
Level 5 is like level 4, except with compound breaks in the on-guard position. Go.
Hook. Uppercut.
Go.
Jab. Hook.
Go.
Uppercut. Hook.
Go.
Jab. Uppercut.
Go.
Hook. Hook.
Go.
Uppercut. Hook.
At lower levels, the trainer can increase the difficulty by flashing compound hand positions. At upper levels, by moving left to right while the student's eyes are closed. Here we see sing-out used to improve recognition during
Uchi.
jiu-jitsu training.
Yakikubi. Hadaka. Osoro. Uchi. Yakikubi.
You can do this one all by yourself. Hang a piece of paper from the ceiling at home near your TV. Then watch a show or a video with a whole lot of camera angle changes. Action movies work really well. Every time the scene shifts, finger jab at the paper. That's level 1. For level 2, pick 2 cues. Perhaps the scene changes and a particular character is smiling. Finger jab on either cue. For level 3, watch an actual fight sequence. Pick one of the opponents and strike the paper each time the opponent you picked attacks. For level 4, pick 2 punch combinations. Strike the paper with the first combination when the first fighter attacks, and the second combination when the second fighter attacks. To increase difficulty, use 2 targets and different stimuli. Swing the target, use more complex responses, or respond based on strikes with a particular hand. You can use these 4 drills to increase reaction and movement speed for all strikes. As always, modify the drills to use hand or foot moves of your choice. You will need focus gloves, access to a heavy bag, and a variety of colored balls like those used for the evasion drills.
Listen up forces the student to associate one of 2 distinctly different sounds with one or 2 different reactions. The student begins all levels with the eyes closed. When the trainer gives a signal, he positions the focus glove for 1 strike.
On level 2, the trainer moves to the right or left before issuing the verbal cue. The student opens eyes, orients to the cue, and strikes. On level 3, the trainer moves anywhere around the student, then issues the verbal cue. Again, the student opens eyes, orients to the cue, and strikes. On level 4, the trainer uses 2 verbal cues. Depending on the cue, the student responds with 1 of 2 strikes. Level 5 is like level 4, but the trainer moves around the student while issuing the cues. To enhance the drill, use 2 mitts. Move before the student opens eyes, or use a controller to give the verbal cue. Trainer moves independently.
Heavy bag flash is unique. It's the only drill that allows reflex training at full power, with no risk of injury to the trainer. The trainer stands behind the heavy bag and provides various cues. The student responds with various strikes. On level 1, the trainer extends a hand either high or low. The student strikes the bag with the opposite hand, at the same height as the cue. On level 2, the trainer slaps the bag either high or low. Again, the student responds by striking the other side. On level 3, the trainer slaps the bag either high or low. The student responds by striking the other side, using a punch for a high cue and a kick for a low cue. Level 4 is just like level 3, but the student starts with eyes closed.
To enhance this drill, shuffle while waiting for the stimulus, use double taps for double hits, use 2 or 3 taps for combinations, or swing the bag. When adapting the drill to other activities, substitute applicable stimuli and responses. Here, a jiu-jitsu student responds to particular opening moves with appropriate counters.
Fast grab is just what it sounds like. 2 students are sitting at a table facing one another. They should be looking at the tabletop. The trainer specifies which hand to grab the ball with, and then drops a ball on the table. Each student tries to grab the ball first. Here's level 1. Right. Right. Left. On level 2, the students start with their eyes closed and open them when they hear the ball hit the table. On level 3, rather than dropping a ball, the trainer places 2 different colored balls on the table. He then calls out a color as a stimulus. Pink. Pink. Green. Level 4 is just like level 3, but this time the students start with their eyes closed. Green. Pink. Green. And level 5 is just like level 4, but the trainer uses 3 balls instead of 2. Yellow. Green.
You can arrange the balls differently to increase the difficulty.
Green.
Once again, a different arrangement.
Green.
You can also increase difficulty by having the students clasp hands, play patty cake, or crouch with hands on knees between stimuli. Evasive focus glove involves 2 students and 1 trainer. One student wears focus gloves, the other bag gloves. On level 1, the first student positions the focus glove and the trainer says, go. The second student tries to hit the glove before the first student can move it out of the way. Go. 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 On level 2, the first student positions both focus gloves. Again, the trainer says go. The second student tries to hit either glove. The first student tries to evade, but can only move 1 glove out of the way. Go. 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 Level 3 is like level 2, except the trainer issues a visual cue. To enhance the drill, the students can start with eyes closed. The mid-holder can shift position after the other's eyes are closed, or both students can keep their hands in motion.
Go.
Here is the same drill with several different
Go.
collie techniques. First, on the trainer's
Go.
verbal cue, one student goes for a knee
Okay,
strike.
switch.
The other executes a stop hit to the attacker's arm.
Go. 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 Go.
Second, on cue,
Go.
one student strikes to the shoulder,
Switch.
the other deflects.
Go.
Remember, you can use any moves you
Go.
like.
Switch. Go. 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 Go.
In this final, more difficult adaptation, the
Go.
defender is already in motion. On cue, the attacker goes for the hit. The defender
Go.
blocks.
Switch. Go. Go.
Just to give you an idea how the basic drills on this tape ultimately become part of advanced reaction work, here's a sample from tape 2. This drill, called Quick Kick, builds on our earlier drills involving quickly seeing an opening and drilling a specific response. The student and trainer square off. The student begins with a probing technique such as a flicking lead jab. The trainer offers an opening. The student kicks into the opening with the previously chosen counter technique. The drills we've just covered are the building blocks of Beyond Speed training. We recommend 2 approaches to putting them together. Pick the one that best matches your needs. Option 1, choose a drill from each exercise category, selecting the easiest drills first. Do those exercises for 2 to 3 minutes apiece at the beginning of each skill training session. To avoid staleness, pick new drills every 3rd workout. Option 2, choose several drills from the single category in which you're weakest. Again, do those drills for 2 to 3 minutes. Over time, work your way up through the levels of those drills until they're burned into your nervous system. A quick note. Remember, the key to any reaction drill's effectiveness is unpredictability. If you know exactly when the stimulus is coming and what it's going to be, there isn't much reacting to do. That means option 2 won't work for any of the one-person drills where, through repetition, you get so good at issuing the stimulus that you issue it exactly the same way every time. For example, you'll eventually get so good at the wall bounce that you'll know where the ball is going to go. At that point, the drill loses its value and you need to move on to another exercise. Once you've chosen one of the 2 routines options and picked your exercises, next step is to integrate reaction work with the rest of your training, with your stretching, running, flexibility exercise, and so on. The guiding principle here: do reaction work after you're warmed up, but while you're still fresh. The reason? It's difficult to train subtle patterns into your nervous system if you're tired. Based on that guideline and other Health for Life principles, the best general overall training sequence is warm-up, aerobic training, skill work, which includes reflex and reaction time training, weight training or other conditioning work, and finally, flexibility work. That sequence will ensure that you get the most out of each part of your training. That's all there is to it. Don't be deceived by the apparent simplicity of these exercises. The proof is in the performance. No matter how experienced you are, the drills will boost your skills to a level that will surprise even you, not to mention your opponent. Victories are won in fractions of a second. Combine the speed and reaction time benefits of these drills with already solid technique, and you'll have an unbeatable advantage. Until next time, happy training.